Hello everyone, Dynamic Duo are back for the return of the Fear the Walking Dead reviews. Yes, I'm back. So let's begin with Season 2, Episode 1 of Fear the Walking Dead. We have a slight time skip after the events of Season 1. LA is now being bombed by the military. Yes, they're still around. And Travis, Madison, and Chris are still on the beach while everyone else is on Strand's boat, Abigail. So Nick goes back for them while Madison and Travis are fighting off zombies, and Liza's body is still there. They're planning to give her a burial at sea. So Nick comes in and rescues them from the walkers, or the infected as they're calling them on the show right now. And they get to the boat, and this is where we start to meet the characters again. And the relationship between Travis and Chris has not improved. Travis shot his mother, of course. Chris is not going to be happy about this. Like, we see Daniel and Chris starting to bond. Who knows, maybe by the end of this season, we will see Chris starting to look at Daniel as a father figure than Travis. We also see that the friendship between Nick and Strand are improving too. I think Strand does trust Nick, but he's the only one that he trusts on this boat. Strand is still a mystery. He has a destination, San Diego, but I think he has other motives. Just like how Daniel and Madison doesn't trust Strand, neither do I. I think he has a reason behind why he's planning to go to San Diego. And if we remember back in Season 1, he was looking at a photo. Maybe whoever else is in that photo is in San Diego. Who knows? Am I right? But the important thing is when we're traveling through the ocean, the group sees another boat and the people are asking for help. But here's the interesting thing. They don't stop. I know it's just a few weeks in the apocalypse, but in The Walking Dead, Rick was helping anyone he could meet. So Travis tells Alicia to listen to the radio. I don't know why. Like, they're not helping people. Maybe to see if there's any response by the Navy or the military. But after your last encounter with the military, they were losing. Do you really want help from the Navy? And who knows, maybe the Navy's out there. You got a ship. There's probably a lot of ships that were traveling from like different countries that the Navy operated from. Who knows, maybe we will see the Navy. So they give Liza a burial at the sea, and Travis gives this speech of how he was proud of Chris, of his and Liza's relationship, and how Liza loved Chris. And Chris heads up and just throws the body overboard and just goes away, and Travis tries to talk to him, but Chris hits Travis and says that he could have fixed things, he ruins things, and yeah, the relationship between them are not going so well. While Alicia has gotten in touch with someone over the radio, and I agree with Strand when he finds out. That's dangerous. You don't know who these people are. You don't know if they're telling the truth. If not, they could just be using her. And it seems like they are near the end. Like, she and this person on the other side of the radio start talking. They get to know each other. But what this other guy could be saying could be a lie. I think Alicia is trying to hold on to that humanity part. To help people first instead of worrying about yourself. And that could get her killed in this new world, as we found out in The Walking Dead. If you try to help people, something could happen. Like, they could have another group. These people could not be good guys. These guys could be bad guys. Near the end of the episode, the guy on the radio says that he will see him soon after telling her that his boat was going down. I think Alicia has made a grave mistake. And Ophelia is hardly in the episode. She only gets a few lines, and those lines are just basically Nick is trying to flirt with Ophelia, but it's not working, as we can tell. So yeah, sorry Nick. Don't think that's gonna work. And Madison is trying to understand what Strand's destination is. Is he telling the truth? And trying to help Travis cope. She even tries to talk to Chris, telling Chris what his dad did was the right thing. She would have done it herself if Travis wouldn't, because she doesn't want anyone to become like those creatures. Later, everyone is having dinner except for Strand and Chris. Chris jumps overboard, but Nick goes in to rescue him, but it turns out Chris was just trying to go for a swim to get his mind off things. So Nick decides to go for a swim while Strand's sonar detects something coming towards them. And like there's this fog. And then while Nick was diving, he sees a walker infected. He goes to the surface and we see that boat from earlier in the episode. We see that someone had attacked them. And now these are now infected people. So Nick thinks he hears something over like the boat, that the boat is now capsized. So he goes down to see if there's anyone hiding in the boat. While Travis gets to life raft and tries to save Chris. Then he goes after Nick. Nick goes inside the boat and infected tries to kill him. But he gets away. And everyone gets back on the boat. And then the sonar detects something else. Another boat, which could be the people over the radio. Who knows? Am I right? And Strand is like, we have to get out of here now. And that's how the episode ends. Everyone is back on the boat, but another boat is coming. So what did I think about this episode? Well, I think it's an okay opener. It's like the season 2 premiere of The Walking Dead. We get to know these people again, but they also have a mission to do. They are trying to get to a destination, just like season 2 premiere. So yes, I really like Strand. He's probably the best character so far in the series. Salazar, he's another good character. Travis is growing as a character. He's no longer thinking that these are people. He's taking down the infected, and he's making the difficult choices, like not to help those people on the boat. And Alicia is still in that mindset that could get her killed in this new world. Nick is still Nick. And Madison, we learned something about her past, but not a lot. And Ophelia is just there. And so I give this episode 7 out of 10. It was an interesting way to open the series. We never seen walkers in the sea. Like, they didn't float. They had life jackets. That's why they float. But something else I found interesting. We are having a new look at the walkers. Like, we never seen them in the sea before. We've seen them in rivers and lakes, but never in the ocean. And plus, we're going to see a new threat to the people, because unlike The Walking Dead, you can't just run away from these people. You have to fight these people because there's nowhere else to go. And that's quite an interesting thought. So I can't wait to see what happens in the rest of the season. This could be a good start of Fear the Walking Dead. I can't wait. So I'm the Dynamic Do-Over. Till next time.